Imagine waking up and your entire email inbox is gone. Not hacked, not leaked, deleted by your own AI agent. That is exactly the kind of chaos people are starting to report around OpenClaw right now. And it gets worse. Security researchers are already warning about fake OpenClaw skills being used to spread real malware. If you're experimenting with OpenClaw or planning to deploy it in production, you need to lock this thing down properly. Today I will show you what is exactly going wrong, how attackers are exploiting OpenClaw, and most importantly, how to secure it so you do not get burnt. Let's get into it. OpenClaw security is certainly a big deal. OpenClaw is powerful, that is exactly why it is dangerous when misconfigured. Over the past weeks, two major concerns have been circulating in the community. First, autonomous agents getting excessive permissions and performing destructive actions like mass email deletion. Second, cybersecurity firms warning about malicious OpenClaw skills being used as malware delivery vectors. This is the classic pattern we see with every automation platform. Power goes up, security awareness lags behind. Attackers move in fast. If you're running OpenClaw with default settings, you are probably overexposed right now. And to share the most viral example right now about OpenClaw going crazy is this one, where a security researcher at Meta shared this tweet that is absolutely viral. Nothing humbles you like telling your OpenClaw confirm before acting and watching it speedrun deleting your inbox. I could not stop it from my phone. I had to run to my Mac Mini like I was defusing a bomb. So this stuff is crazy. It has its security concerns. You need to know about that. But do know that there are ways with which you can make sure it does not get out of its limits. And another big one is installing skills without proper vetting. Running the agent without sandbox isolation is a big one as well. Handed root access of your digital life to an experimental AI agent. Let's fix it properly. How to sandbox OpenClaw properly? If you remember only one thing from this video, remember this. Never run OpenClaw directly against your primary environment. Step 1, use a dedicated environment. You want a separate machine or container, separate Google account. I mean, you don't really need to have a separate Mac Mini for just this purpose, but ideally you need something that's away from your machine, that's not actually on your machine, for which you can get a VPS, virtual private server. You can get it from Hostinger. They have this one-click OpenClaw installation, even though it does still require you doing a lot of the configuration and stuff. If you want to avoid that as well completely, I mean, a shameless plug, I also have an OpenClaw wrapper with which you can literally have your OpenClaw, very own OpenClaw, private OpenClaw set up on a private instance connected to your Telegram, working perfectly. You literally just have to add your bot token and your Telegram ID and you're done with it. Next thing you need to keep in mind is the principle of least privilege. Your agent should only have access to what it absolutely needs. So to give you an example, rather than giving it the entire Gmail access of reading, writing, deleting, you should just give it read-only email access. And remember, if the permission feels scary, it probably is. And next point is how to vet OpenClaw skills. I mean, there are thousands of them already. How can you vet whether it's a one you should install or should not install? So before installing any OpenClaw skill, run this checklist. Check the source. Is it official, known author, or a really easy, lazy ways you could copy the skill, give it to ChatGPT, Cloud Code, whatever you're using, and let it review it and see if there's anything suspicious in there. And last and final thing, I mean, there can be many more things that can be discussed here, but one last thing for this video is make sure you are using Tailscale. So you need Tailscale for being able to using your OpenClaw remotely in a secure way. If you don't use it, then your OpenClaw instance, your machine is not secure. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you learned some stuff here and there, and if your OpenClaw setup is not safe, you better go and fix the things. And one last thing, if you have not set up OpenClaw till now, but you really want to have it set up and you're confused how to do it, what to do exactly, and all, maybe you are someone very non-technical and want someone to just set it up for you, you can book a free call with me. I'm currently offering these services where I can set up, done for you, complete OpenClaw setup, which includes consultation and discussing your goals, the kinds of work you do so that I can properly understand what are things we could be automating by OpenClaw for your work and business in your life so that we can create a customized, very nice professional solution for you. That's pretty much it. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.